This is a Safe Heart Connections success story. Carrie joined the community, and Carrie, I was looking, I think it's been a year and a half ago because you've been part of 3 summits and I do 2 a year. The first one I did was Always Be Learning, and then Self-Love is Not Selfish, and then the Gratitude Effect, and the one we just did, the B word. And so that's how I gauge the time. I think you came in around Self-Love is Not Selfish. And I got to say, out of all the women in the community, we have several that have really dug in and done the work and they have had transformations. But the way you have continued to show up for yourself and do the work, I just wanted to interview you, ask some questions about what was going on in your life before you started, what you did, what worked, maybe even some constructive feedback for me. If there's feedback, totally open to that. And then just what you're doing now. And I know you're on a continued journey. You're still doing this with me, but also with other coaches. I think I've seen like your world just open up of like, wait a minute, there's something more here, right? And so just introduce yourself just a little bit and then maybe start off talking about how it was when you first got connected to me.
I remember that first was connected to you by a mutual business friend, Dale, who invited me to come and see the summit that he was participating in. And so I said, for sure. And so I came out and I never left the community.
Yeah, I'm so glad. Dale is one of my best friends and he is an admin client for me and he is also a coach. He's my coach and I'm his admin and we've been working together now for over 6 years and he knows good people of which you are one of. So tell me what was going on in your life when you first got connected to Safe Heart Connections.
I was on a healing journey, been in business for a short while, but just still feeling like I was learning the ropes of network marketing with other people, the meetings that you go to and you meet people, and being mostly introverted, I can get lost in a world just sitting on my own couch, just lost in thought, lost in writing, in quilting or something. And it has been very freeing and helpful being a part of your community because the support there and getting to learn to just sit and visit with people and to release all of these different things within me as I went through the program that, oh my goodness, I didn't even realize. Week 1, oh yeah, this is going to be easy. Week 2, keep going. Somewhere around week 4, oh my goodness, what have I gotten myself into?
And they do build on each other. And like you're on week 19 or 20 of actually the self-love makeover because it's a 10-week course. But then weeks 11 through 52, you have just some action tasks and stuff. And you were commenting on what you're doing for this week. And you're like, it's a little bit difficult. I've been sitting with it for a while. Yeah, there's a reason why it's not at week 2. They build on each other. If I'd asked you to do what you're doing now, it would have been not impossible, but highly unlikely.
I don't think it would have been the same. I think
Yeah.
that it would have been different had I not gone through each and every step as they were and challenged myself to meet that. Yeah.
Yeah. And so tell me just a little bit about maybe something you were most surprised with of going through the self-love makeover, something that maybe you didn't expect to learn, or just anything that may have surprised you. And then I want to follow up with some of the growth that I've seen in you.
I guess I didn't expect to come up against a wall on worthiness and actually truly looking at, do I love myself? Do I feel worthy of being with other people, of anything, right? Like just the small things, big things, and finding out that I had some growth to do in those areas that I hadn't ever really truly looked at them. Like You talk about loving your family or other things. Oh, yeah. I can say, oh, yeah, I do that for sure. I believe that I have a fuller capacity and a better understanding of how to better love people now that I have learned to love myself. And now that I have learned to feel worthy of being
Yeah.
in
And I
whatever it is.
promise, ladies, if you're watching this, we did not plan this. I asked her what her biggest takeaway surprise was, and I was going to follow up with what I've seen in you, and it is the self-worth. That I remember on some of the first calls, like you wouldn't even really look at the camera, right? You weren't, because it's looking at you really. You see me, but it's there. And just the connection. And you really did the work to dig in to figure out why you believe you're worthy. What you just said at the end about being worthy to just be, that is the goal, to get to where you know that you are loved. Hard stop in this story. No more discussion, not because of anything you do or don't do, just because you are. And to be on that journey with you, like I just got goosebumps as I was saying that, to see that in real life happen for you. And I know it's not just you, there's other women in the community that are going through this process as well. But it's been such a stark, like the light on your face is just different. I'm thinking I'm going to try and go back and find the first video I did with you where I interviewed you the first time, and just maybe, and if I can find it, I'll let you, you'll get to approve it before I pop your picture up. I won't do it if it's really bad, but just the look like, and part of it was you didn't know me. And so that could be part of it too, because we had just barely met.
I wasn't comfortable within who I was even. At that time when I first joined, I was trying to learn how to look myself in the eye in the mirror because I went about my daily things, did what I needed to get ready, but I never even looked at who I was. I didn't look at me, didn't look through my eyes at who I was. And when I tried that, and that was the time that I was coming in, I'd sit and bawl. I'd just cry. Like I couldn't even see myself. And so now I can not only look myself in the eyes, but I can look other people in the eyes. And that's something I couldn't do at that time either. In fact, some people I've looked at, there was one specific person in our business who does a lot of leading. And the last time I saw him, I was like, you got one brown eye and one blue eye. Cool. Like I've known this person for 4 years and
Who
I
knew?
realized it.
Who knew? That's greatness. Yeah. So you're continuing on the journey. I mentioned my first summit was always be learning. And I do believe that there's always something to learn. And so you're continuing on the self-love journey with me, but you've also opened up and you can share whatever you want to share or not share. But I know you're also working with at least one other coach that I know of. And I'm working with them as well and getting great value. And so just to know that you're not done, right? We love ourselves as we are and we continue to make progress. I can't even imagine when I'm going to get to see you in October and hug on you in real life because of this thing, and like to see the growth then and then after that retreat, and just to be on this journey with you is truly amazing. So what are you working on now, or what are you looking forward to, or just what's the future holds for Carrie?
The future holds enjoying just being me and exploring in the future. My kids are all grown. I just get to explore all of the things that I didn't do during being in the mommy at home phase when everybody was there. Now it's a different kind of thing, but I just get to explore different things now. And so, yeah, I've just put in an application to volunteer at a different place. And I don't know, I'm just
To do
open to
what
waiting and
you get to
seeing.
do what you want to do. And
Yeah.
one of my favorite parts about what I get to do now is continuing to explore. It's funny, but it's 5:41 p.m. right now here in Texas. and I'm drinking some iced coffee. I've made it a little while ago. And a few months ago, I recognized I really actually like iced coffee in the afternoon. And I never knew that. I always just drank hot coffee because that's what we always did. And exploring and learning what you like and what you don't like. That's one of the really cool things you get to do as you learn to love yourself. I'm looking on my phone, not to be rude, but I'm trying to pull up something you sent me. You sent me, I have the custom GPT now. It's not pulling up on my phone for some reason, but I have the custom
Yeah.
GPT and you sent me, you went through it and it took some time. Do you know about how long it took you to do it?
I don't know. I got lost on that. I was just so floored by the results that were coming back to me. I got lost on it for a while. You
Yeah.
know,
So
I
it
played this.
wasn't just, it wasn't a thing like you're going to be able to do in 5 minutes. It takes a little bit of effort, right?
No, because I asked it a number of questions in between things, and yeah, and what
Yeah.
it gave me, I was just, wow.
So I have your response. I found it on my computer. Can I read your response?
Yeah, you can read it.
Is it okay? So
Yeah.
you actually said, let's see, oh my goodness, through ChatGPT's eyes, I've already been living as the person I've desired to be, jaw dropped. Now to grow into more. The future looks sunny. And you said at the end of the personalized GPT, it gives you a statement and it says, I am a healing woman of purpose who moves gracefully, speaks with wisdom, and lives as a reflection of divine love. I hope you printed that out
I
and I hope you
did.
put it somewhere you can see it.
Like I said, floored, jaw to the floor, which is not graceful. But anyways,
It's okay. No, it's graceful. You're graceful. It says it. I read it. I read it. And divine love. It's just magical. And so, ladies, I wanted to interview Carrie just to say if you're not sure about Safe Heart Connections, if you decide to go in and all in and do the work, I will meet you where you're at. The other women will meet you where you're at. And I can't promise results like this, but what I can say is if you show up and do the work, I believe you will be able to experience some of the same change. Carrie is a business owner. She's in the community. If you'd like to reach out to learn more about what she does, how she helps in the world, feel free to reach out to her. She is always in the community, very supportive. One of our unofficial welcome committee people, a lot of times when somebody new joins, we have a few women that go in and say, welcome to everybody. Carrie is one of those women. And if you'd like access to the free GPT, let me know. I'll send you the link. And the self-love makeover is in the community. It's a one-time price. And right now I have it for $297. If you're already in the community, do something. Post something, one gratitude, one thing you're thankful for. Comment on the question of the week. Those are usually pretty fun. Share something in the laughter category. Promote yourself on Promote Anything Wednesday. You have a business event coming up or something going on. There's so many different ways to participate and to connect. We have the monthly all connection calls that happen. We have a once or twice a month call about self-worth, very specifically because I believe self-worth is critical. And as much as I said, Carrie, and I didn't plan this, I didn't plan it, but almost everybody that really has a significant change when they do this kind of work, it is because of the self-worth piece. Because if you don't fix that, nothing else is going to last. We have other calls in the community, and we would love to welcome you on your journey. You can create a life and a business you love, one choice at a time. And I believe Carrie has done that so well because she has continued to make a choice to choose her on a very regular basis. So, Carrie, do you have any closing thoughts or anything else you'd like to add that maybe you thought I might ask or wish I had asked or anything like that?
just saying thank you. This is amazing. I've just completed my week 20 and
You did.
I did. I completed it. And yeah, so now I'm on to week 21.
Very
And
good.
I think that if you come into the community and you open up even just a little hair, there's a lot of light that can come in.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, friend. I can't wait to see what God continues to do in and through you.
Thank you.
Welcome. I'll see you later.